Welcome back to the vlog. I'm excited to start this new vlog series with you. If you are new here, my name is Bridget Rooks and I am the CEO of Creative Vibes. And as an entrepreneur and a 50-year-old vlogger, I have learned so much. And I think it's important that as we start to get a little bit older and much more wiser, that we collectively start to share our journeys so that we can learn and grow together. And I just want to share a couple things that I've learned over the last maybe 12 to 13 years as I've been growing as an entrepreneur and adjusting to empty nesting and turning 50 and all of these challenges, right? It's very important to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Does that make sense? I fought so hard the first part of my life, to resist making any mistakes, to make sure that I'm doing everything, quote unquote, the right way and following the way things are supposed to go and living that life according to how I was raised by, I was raised by boomers. So they worked really hard to provide a great life for us, to set the tone. And this is what you're supposed to do in order to be successful. So I applaud them for being amazing parents and really paving the way. But now, as I've gotten older, I've realized there's a lot more things that I need to do that I am capable of doing. So I'm excited to be ready mentally for this journey. It's not as easy as it may seem. I know a lot of people who have never moved, maybe like out of their parents' home to college and then to an apartment, and then they found their home, their forever person. Like that's just been their life. I have moved so many times that it's not overwhelming in a overwhelming way. It's more of an anxious, like I can't wait to see what's next kind of anxiety that I'm having. And the waiting period is what's so hard for me. It's like, I just want to get there, We'll see. I'm excited. Okay. So in case you're wondering why I'm washing clothes and what I'm excited about, here is the deal. I am packing my things and preparing to move again. So last year, this time, really close to this time, probably mostly more close to April, I moved from Tampa to Huntsville, and my parents live in Huntsville. So just a great opportunity to be here, support them, help them around the house, and have the flexibility to be here and available for their health needs and to just be an extra helping hand, and I have really enjoyed this time because it's given me a lot of clarity on my future. Where if I was still going through the same routine and working in a corporate job, I probably wouldn't have had this mindset breakthrough and the thought of less is more and how to appreciate the people in your life and be present and how to really try to control your emotions. I have struggled in the past with depression and feeling out of place and feeling misunderstood, and that causes a lot of anxiety and worry. And during this time here in the last couple of years, I've really been focusing on how can I better trust God and let Him and His plan be the top priority, because every time I try, I don't know about you, but every time I try to plan something or put something in place, it really falls through and I have to do pivot anyway. So I'm moving to Houston and I'm excited about this new transition and the possibility of the future. So for my birthday, I got this wonderful bag, like a super awesome travel bag. And it has two like makeup carry bags that go with it. But I'm excited to use this bag for the first time for my trip. And yeah, I'm still going to have to for sure use a suitcase, but I gave Jalen my big pink suitcase. So we'll see. I think there's another one that I can borrow. And yeah, I'm going to work on simplifying and minimizing this. And I know you might be thinking, you already don't have enough. But I'm really going into this year being mindful about what I have and how I maintain it. Like, these are just for working out. These are shorts because I'm sure it's probably going to get hot before I get back, and I don't want to have to buy anything. I'm replacing my old skinny jeans because they said that the skinny jeans are out. So I've got some throwback high-waisted bootleg jeans, and I'm going to go get another couple pair of those just to replace what I have and have 2 or 3 pairs of jeans, some shorts, workout, and then of course my everyday black pants. I'm actually switching these up too, these legging style ones, for more of a flare leg, just to have some variety and do things a little differently. And I have found some on Amazon, so they should be here soon. Trying to be smart and frugal, and let's see how this goes. The funny thing is, all of the things that I own in my whole life are in storage in Tampa. So when I moved here, I just had a suitcase and a couple boxes of things, and yeah, that was it. So the mindset that I have now going forward for my next home, on my next official move, after I'm staying in Houston with my daughter, is to really live a minimalist life where it's more focused on the quality of life and not focusing on the things that we have in life. And I want to travel and have relationships and just build on those things and really be present and live just a real peaceful, happy life and not be consumed by things. So I've been thinking a lot about my things and how we put so much effort into having things, buying things, and taking care of our things, right? Whether it's something you got on a sale for a discount or you saved up and you got this amazing thing, right? All of my things have been in storage in Tampa for almost 2 years, coming up on 2 years. So when I came here, I didn't know that I would be staying here for this long. And I only brought a few things. So in my mind, I'm always like, oh, I just want my things. So I started to become obsessed with my things. Like, how do I get my stuff out of storage? And what would I do? How can I get them? What's in there? All those things. I worked hard to earn those things, to buy those things, to have those things. Clothes, furniture, decor, memories, all kinds of things, stuff. Then I started thinking, like, what if something happened to this space, this storage utility or center, and my things were no longer? What would I do? I would probably be okay. For sure there'll be some type of insurance refund, so I could buy more things. But this lesson has really taught me to think through what it means to not worry so much about things and to really get down to this less is more mentality, because I want to be more focused on living, because there was time when I was super sad and I just was like ready to give up, and I want to not be worried about things, and I don't want to be overwhelmed by emotion and all of those mindsets, so it's good. I've just been kind of going through my things in my closet and probably going to get rid of some more of these. There's so many outfits and just tops and bottoms I wear, as you know, my uniform. I wear black tank top or black shirt, black pants, just because it's easy. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to feel any kind of way about how I look in my clothes, and it just makes me feel good. So, yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good, because a lot of these things I've gone through before, but now it's time to replace some of these things and just get rid of the old ones. It's so funny because I worked in retail for so long. So, working in the mall or being a part of a shopping center where I was in and out of the mall all the time working, I had so many pairs of jeans. I had a closet full of stuff, more coats than I needed, more bags that I needed, and probably about, oh, it's been maybe 15 years ago, I had to downsize. Actually, no, it wasn't that long ago. It was at the very beginning of my transition from corporate America to entrepreneurship. Because, when you lose that big paycheck, you can't afford that nice townhouse anymore. So I had to really do some soul searching and I downsized. And at that point, I really went through and purged so much stuff because my new apartment was not nearly as big or accommodating as my townhouse was. So that was the first time. And then after 3 years of living in that condo, I had to downsize again to an even smaller location just because being an entrepreneur, you have to be frugal. So my mindset had already started to shift from the importance of having a nice home and a safe space versus things like buying bags and clothes. And when I say bags, listen, I'm not talking about no $100 bags. I would just be at Target, Marshall's, at the stores in the mall, buying stuff on sale and just having extra stuff just to have it in case I wanted to go somewhere. So I have simplified so much. And like I said, these clothes that I have here right now that I'm packing up, I probably have 4 more boxes of like boots and winter clothing that I didn't need when I was living in Tampa that were just seasonal that I've had boxed up. So I don't even have my coats and things that I normally would have here in Alabama where it's, all seasons all the time, that don't even follow the rules. So I'm looking forward to starting this process because I've already got the mindset of simplification, but how do we put that into actual work for saving money and being frugal? And, if I buy something, then I have to throw something out. So it's not to keep adding into your wardrobe or adding into your home. It's a matter of always being really apparent of what you're doing and what you're bringing in the house. I hope you guys are enjoying this first episode into this new series because I'm excited. If you can't tell, I am a little bit overwhelmed and the anxious feelings are still there, which causes me to, be a little awkward sometimes, especially when I'm around other people because I don't want to put my stress and my worry on family members or friends. And it's something that I'm working on. So I'm trying to be super transparent here. Packing and letting go of things and really taking advantage of the time to be present with my daughter and just make more memories because the next phase of her life is going to be getting married and buying her own home and having a family. And I want to be able to know that we've done and I've been there and I've always showed up for her so that when she is gone, like really gone, because we lived together for 25 years, right? So she has been out of the house for almost 2 years now. And I'm so proud. I'm really excited about the opportunity, even it's just going to be for a short time that I will be in Houston. But change is good. And simplifying is even better. Letting go of things and the need and the urge to have something, right? Life is short and nothing is guaranteed. So if we can start processing the simple life mindset sooner than later, it'll just make life easier to go with the flow and shift when you need to pivot and being able to accept where you are mentally because you can process, hey, everything's going to be okay, right? I need to make some choices. Yes. Is it going to be uncomfortable? Absolutely. But I am okay with it. And that's where I am. That's where I am. So stay tuned. Next week, we will be doing some more fun things and you'll see us on the road trip and you'll get to just experience this whole transition with me and we'll see where life takes us. Keep it simple. Talk to you soon.